It's been tough. I mean, there's a lot of things that are similar, but at the same time, the pass sets and in the passing game is a little bit tougher to transition to. But I feel like it's been going well. I feel like I've made some significant strides, but obviously, I mean, working every day to get closer.
When the fans see you in a day report, do they ask you, are you an NBA player versus NFL?
Oh yeah, I get asked all the time. Do you play basketball? You play basketball? I'm like, no, no, just keep walking.
You don't practice that.
No, I do. If they take it to that point, I'll be like, yeah, I play football. Because they're always like, you don't play basketball? You don't play sports? No, I do. I play football.
Maybe you having to work more so, I guess, on the leverage part of it, or what's been the most difficult part?
I think the most difficult part for me has just been, like I said, in that passing game where I'm passing, I'm going backwards, and I have to take on guys that are coming forward at me. As a tight end, I've always been used to going after things and getting my hands on them. So that's been the number one difference, and I'd say going against guys who are the best pass rushers in the country, obviously in the NFL. It's been a steep learning curve, but it's been going pretty well. So.
Do you feel like your skill set is better suited to being a tackle than a tight end?
I think so. I mean, coming out of college and hearing scouts and kind of hearing what they had to say, they all seemed to think that the transition would work well for me. And I mean, coming as far as I have so far, I seem to, see what they've been saying about that now.
So maybe you didn't see it right off the bat.
Maybe I didn't see it right off the bat. Maybe I just didn't want to give up on playing tight end just yet. But yeah, I definitely see it now.
How much weight have you picked up?
I think in my pro day I weighed 269, and now I'm like 295, 297. So
Is the arrow still going up?
the arrow's still going up. I played around 270, so yeah, the arrow's still going up. So
You really love it.
I did. I love tackle now though. So change the mindset and go to work.
How much did your offensive
I mean, less conditioning, which was nice. I didn't have to run as much, so that was a little bit easier. But it really didn't change much. It was just the diet, nutrition, getting a lot of rest, that kind of deal. But in terms of training, it really wasn't that much different. Yeah. Well, now that I've gained weight, I'm probably doing more weight. I'm able to do more weight easier since I put on the weight. But yeah, in terms of training, I still do the same lifts, still do all that same type of stuff.
Is there a disadvantage to being a tall guy playing tackle? Is there an advantage to it?
I mean, you always have your disadvantages of your pad level, playing too high. I always have to work every single day at working with, more knee bend, keeping my chest over my knees. There's always that disadvantage, but I mean, there's also a ton of advantages that I have length, I have leverage, I have all these things that a lot of guys who are, 3 or 4 inches shorter than me don't have. Really long arms obviously help a tackle. So, I mean, there's the obvious disadvantages, but I like to think that there's a ton more advantages.
growing up, just fighting growing up?
Yeah, ever since I started playing football, I always played tight end. So it was really interesting once I got the call from the Saints, and they're like, "Hey, we're going to play you a tackle." So,
Could you see yourself tackling?
oh yeah, that's the dream right there. Being the big guy who go catches the touchdown. Yeah.
Did you ever play basketball growing up?
I did. Yeah, I played throughout high school, and then after that, obviously, it was all focused on football. But I mean, I was always focused on football, even at a young age. I mean, I was practicing in the off seasons, and I wasn't in the gym shooting. I was out on the field running, working on my conditioning in the weight room type deal. So I'd say I always had a football mentality.
You hear a lot about protecting your head. What about the skin that you take for some any giveaway something or people wearing any conflict
Not really. I've never really had an issue. I trained a little bit in Florida, worked out there before I came down here, so I was able to acclimate a little bit better. And I think that's what it's all about. It's just anywhere you're at in the summer, it's going to be hot, it's going to be sunny, so it's all about acclimating to where you're at.
17 apparently this year had 20 swings, 18 players.
Yeah, it is. I mean, and they have it in there. It's just a matter of personal preference.
They do provide that.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. I mean, for the guys who are fair skinned, I think it is, but it's personal preference, what it is.
You're also close to the sun.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Closer to God. Closer to God.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Thank you.